Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor, and welcome to a little bit of a different video where I'm going to be covering a game that is not out yet. As you can see, you've probably heard of it. It's called Yooka-Laylee, and it is a game that's been kickstarted by a bunch of people that have wanted the successor to Banjo 3, and a group of old Rare employees and some new people all got together, kickstarted this game, and it is coming along quite nicely, and they've just released some big updates about it. So I wanted to just go over all those big updates with you, because this is some pretty crucial stuff to the game, and there's even some subtle hints going back to Banjo-Kazooie, some references, if you will. So I'm super hyped, and that's why I'm doing this video. Normally I'm not like, let's cover a game, you know, I'm not the total biscuits, but I'm hyped about this game. That's why I want to do this. So, first things first, here's their website, Platonic Games, and you've got the Banjo-Kazooie-esque Nintendo 64 cover art. So here's the reference picture. I'll post that right now. Bloop! There's Banjo-Kazooie, and as you can see, it is pretty much resembling the Banjo-Kazooie Nintendo 64 game box, which I think is awesome. The first feeling you get when you see that is just like, oh my god, they're doing it. They're making the Banjo 3 that isn't the official Banjo 3, but it is! And it's so awesome. So good. I've waited 15 years, more than 15 years for this, and I am just like, ah! Also, I think the fact that I recently played Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie for live stream goals, also adds to the hype. If you haven't seen those, I'll post those right now. Bloop! Little links pop up. I've played both as mega streams. The Banjo-Kazooie I finished in like 9.5 hours. Banjo-Tooie took like 20 hours, so it's split up to like 4 or 5 parts, but well worth it. So let's keep going. We go down, and they talk about all the new stuff they posted on May 20th. Acquiring the assets synergized the servers. This time we leveraged our key pillars with the paradigm branching. High octane content update. 1 year ago, more than 80,000 fans funded Yooka-Laylee Kickstarter, and it was an amazing and proud time for all involved. Soon after, we decided to go dark and focus on delivering a game worthy of your spectacular support. The next time you see Yooka-Laylee, we said, we want it to look representative of the final target we're shooting for. And here's their new logo, which is pretty cool, and it has that Banjo-Kazooie charm as well, and you can even see Yooka-Laylee. It adds the characterization of the character. So like, Laylee is the bat, because you can see the bat wings on the Y in Laylee, and then the little red stripes on Yooka, like the head Yooka stripes. That's really cool. I like that they added that in. Well, here it is. Today, finally, we're revealing a few of the star performers from our Yooka-Laylee Coming Out show. An all-new cast of characters from the Platonic universe, a deep story to discover, a roster of irresistibly shiny collectibles to seek out, and huge, stunning worlds to explore. And there is that awesome screenshot of what I imagine is going to be one of the worlds we explore, which is like this ice kingdom. I think it'd be kind of funny if we ran into like some Frozen characters there. Like, not actual Frozen characters, but, you know, like Salsa or something, and she's like, I've lost my honeycomb or something. Listen, they're creative. They're good. They'll do some fun stuff like that. Or if we run into, what's his name? Walrus student Banjo-Kazooie. I really hope they bring him back. Maybe they can't, because it's, like, copyright under Rare, but, like, just some subtle hints at that would be fun, you know what I'm saying? Your dollars at work. Some of my dollars are working on that, because I also funded that Kickstarter. Over the past year, the Platonic team has tripled in size, moved office, and quietly slaved away on what would become the final form of Yooka-Laylee. You can see some of the results of our work below and over on the Yooka-Laylee game page. There's a lot to talk about, and today is just the preliminary act. Over the next few weeks, we'll hope to wow you with increasingly dazzling dance numbers, first clicking our heels in the new Edge magazine on May 26th, which will be packed full of details and purchasable in both print and digital flavors. Soon after, you'll see eyes on reports of the final quickly followed by the hijinks of the Electronic Entertainment Expo. We'll, of course, ensure that Kickstarter backers are kept fully up to date with everything we reveal going forward. One thing we're not quite ready to reveal yet is the game's final day and date release plan, but we're getting close. Playtonic team is working towards the same release window penned last year, which I believe is Q4 of this current year, which would be like Christmas time, which I mean is when a lot of people want to launch their games. But as fans of some of our past work will attest, we're a group committed to releasing games only when they're polished, complete, and at the quality level you expect. As soon as we're confident we've ticked all those boxes, we'll inform our backers directly of when to mark their calendars. So without further ado, this is what Yooka-Laylee looks like today. So, first things first, we have the main villain of the game, and he is the capital B, and he is a B, a capital B, if you will. A flurry of excitement filled the factory floor. Everyone had assembled, from the top-tier boss characters to the team minion from Sector C. It was finally here, Takeover Day. The ingenious tech firm Quack Corp had been subject to a hostile swoop by Diabolical Publishing Corporation in Ivory Towers. Together, they were about to launch their most devious scheme yet, all under the leadership of cunning business executive Capital B. So, you can't help but get the subtle references to Microsoft. And if we take a look at Capital B, he even has the old the honeycomb from Banjo-Kazooie. I think that's kind of cool. They're doing more references to the past. And that's his cane. He's a very evil bee. He's got broken teeth. And he's got a nice little overcoat though, a little bee coat. And Yooka-Laylee's adventure will take them deep inside the work halls of a baneful business as the buddy duo seek out the magical pages required to explore the mysterious grand tomes. So instead of jiggies, it's going to be magical pages. So not jiggies, but pages now. The dexterous pair will seek to unlock the ancient secrets of these bewitching books as they battle to thwart corporate creep Capital B and his devious scheme to absorb all of the world's literature and convert them into pure profit. Our ambition with Yooka-Laylee is to create a story and cast characters that will live on as part of future Playtonic games, so you can be sure there will be plenty of secrets, backstories, and punchlines to discover when you join the Lizard and Bat on their epic adventure. And if you thought the challenges so far were tough, wait until you see my outlook for Q4 of the game. You can't help but think that this is Microsoft. They're probably like Quack Corp. Rare is probably Quack Corp. There may be nothing related to this whatsoever, and this is just what they decided to do. However, you can't help but notice those things and kind of try to piece it all together, like a jigsaw puzzle. Collect 'em Up 2.0. Yooka-Laylee will introduce a roster of shiny collectibles with gameplay progression at their core, as well as other more valuable materials. Tasty butterfly energy will refill the player's health, and the brand new power meter, which is designed to empower fun and challenging platforming gameplay while avoiding the all-too-occasional tedium of resource management. In their adventure through Capital B's corporate lair, Yooka-Laylee will explore land, air, and sea in search of pages and their power to unlock and expand the magical grand tomes held captive in Ivory Towers. So, again, back to Banjo-Kazooie. We will be exploring and adventuring in Capital B's corporate lair, much like Grunty's lair and Grunty's. I guess had bad flashbacks to Grunty Industries. Please don't be like Grunty Industries, please. But yeah, I think it's gonna be like the first Banjo-Kazooie, where you got a lot of places to go and explore. But it may be like Banjo-Tooie, where they tie it all again here, where they tie it all in with all the separate worlds in one massive world. Because I thought that was really cool how you could get stuff from a future place, then go back to like World 1 and complete something there. It takes a bit longer, but it adds a bit more chemistry to all the worlds combining in a way, and it makes them all work together pretty well. And Ivory Towers is apparently big corporate land. Using the hundreds of collectible quills discovered during their travels, the buddy duo will purchase and unlock moves from the Serpent Salesman Trouser. That's right, the Trouser Snake. which they can choose to do in virtually any order that the player decides. This is just one way which Yooka-Laylee empowers players' choice, in addition to the ability to expand and make larger the worlds you've already explored, and the unique tonic gameplay modifiers which can be used to customize your playstyle. Look out for much more on the collectibles of Yooka-Laylee in the upcoming media previews. This is also Trouser Snake. There he is. He's wearing trousers. He's using his tail to call in some help, and he's a snake. And he looks pretty cool. A cast to last. Throughout their adventure, Yooka and Laylee will meet or beat a huge cast of memorable characters brought to life by the art and audio teams behind legendary platform games. So, does this mean they're gonna bring in old platform game characters? Oh, no. That just means they were behind old platform games. Now they're on this team. What am I thinking? Like, are they gonna fight? Are they gonna fight Ratchet and Clank? This will be crazy. This month we'll be discussing a pair of new supporting characters destined to join the Platonic universe. The hapless, multi-limb scientist Dr. Puzz and her traitorous former colleague, Dr. Quack. The latter is a ruthless, exosuit-wearing fowl who's making the best of a bad situation under the corporate rule of capital B. The good doctor wasn't always this unpleasant, but the ruthless takeover of his Quack Corp organization has persuaded Quack to concoct all manner of crude inventions to satisfy the demands of his new boss and the shareholders, of course. So there's Quack Corp, which, come on, it's rare. It is current rare. That's Microsoft. It's, they're making Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. We get it. We understand. As well as Connect games. And then there's Dr. Puzz, who I would imagine is the branched off, almost Platonic games-like person. Quack's sweet, naive prodigy, Dr. Puzz, proved far more morally rigid than her former colleague, breaking ties with Quack Corp as soon as the exosuit started stirring, and taking her own inventions with her. The tentacled technician, designed by Ed Mumbo Jumbo Bryan, is the gateway to all of Yooka-Laylee's wild and wonderful transformations, which we'll be revealing in the near future. So, Dr. Puzz is going to end up being the Mumbo Jumbo of this game, essentially, with the ability to transform Yooka-Laylee to various things. So they, I don't know which one is Dr. Oh, that's Dr. Puzz. The tentacled little octopus. That's Dr. Puzz. And then I don't know who these two are, but I'm sure we'll find out in the near future. I like him. He's a happy dinosaur. Open the toy box. The wait is almost over. The toy box is coming, and we're happy to finally confirm that the standalone gameplay experience will be available in July for Kickstarter backers who opted for appropriate tiers. Why has it taken so long? Quite simply, our plans for the toy box have expanded beyond the web-based single-room plaything we originally planned, and it's now a much more significant chunk of playable content. So what they're doing is they're making almost like a demo. It's not actually a demo, but it's kind of like a demo where you can like go around, see the mechanics of the game, explore this little world they've made, and pretty much get the feel for what Yooka-Laylee is going to be. Well, let's just check if I missed anything. I don't think so. And that's coming in July. At least they plan on July for people that have backed it. And as promised in our Kickstarter campaign, the toy box isn't a traditional demo, but a self-contained, spoiler-free sandbox designed to give Yooka-Laylee backers a taste of the platforming to come in the final game. There are plenty of moves to try, custom-built props to play with, secrets to discover, and yes, shiny collectibles to hunt out. We appreciate your patience and hope you agree that the wait was worthwhile when you're jumping around in our sandbox in a number of weeks. And that is it. So, I'm ready, dude. I am ready for this game. It is being shared all over, and we got a bunch of... they need a quote from me. That's just like, oh my god. Here's my quote. It's just like, oh my god, it's really happening. It's WoWcrendor. WoWcrendor. Oh my god, it's happening. So yeah. This is going to be great. I will continuously keep updating everybody about the game, even if you... even if you're like, oh, whatever, or you're just reading about it yourself. This is one of the things I've been excited about for a long time. One of the most excited I've been for a game coming out in a very long time. So, I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And, yeah. Thank you for watching. Leave all your comments in the description. Not the description, in the comments section below. If you could leave comments in the description, that'd be kind of weird. So yeah. Okay. See you.